So let's see. Yo, everyone. This is Mango, and we are just going to be screwing around with a uh, deck given to me by SK Trino Core, how the hell you say his name, and it's Logan. Yeah, I know, Logan. Anybody who's played Shadow knows Logan is like well, he sucks. He's really bad. He hasn't been good in a very long time since maybe the game was created. And we're like going on 7 years now, so he sucked for about 6 years straight. He's just not any good at all, and it's hard to really find a great way to play him. But I have to make a video about him, and I haven't streamed in a while, and I want to make sure that the stream is going good with my new service provider. So let's see what we can get done here. So let me see. I got two weapons in hand. So Logan, until his ability is once you get up to 4 shadow energy, he can deal damage to any opposing ally and kill that ally. So it doesn't matter if it's 2 cost or 7 cost. If you're able to deal damage to it, it's going to die. Okay, so let's get rid of a Karash here. We're going to play a Karash and end our turn. So if you don't know the game, you have your resources here are like your mana, just like any other game, you know what you use to summon cards. But in order to gain resources or mana in this game, you have to sacrifice what you have in your hand. And so let's just make sure that let's check the chat. Yo, is the chat working? Hopefully someone's around to help me out. Okay, I got another weapon, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that one. And do I want to play a weapon? Damn, I didn't even check. Whenever your opponent is a hunter and they play traps, you gotta keep track of how much it costs them. So now I don't know what it is. Let's see what happens. Okay, so nothing happened there. Let's go ahead and we'll play this weapon for now. Let's come in here and deal 2 damage to the opponent, and we will end our turn. Okay. So you see, you got weapons here. You have the attack value, you have the durability value. Every time the weapon or armor is used in combat, it loses 1 durability value. This weapon, whenever you have a shadow ally, which you see it says on that right there, it says shadow ally right underneath his nose. Shadow ally. So if you have a shadow ally in play, this gains +1 attack. If you have, or it doesn't gain, it has +1 attack. If you have what's called a warrior ally in play, which is a tribal specific or class specific ally, it gets that as well. So, okay, cool. I'm liking this. We're gonna get rid of that. And so this card here actually allows you to discard a card from your hand and draw 2 cards. So we're gonna go ahead, summon him. Oh, I'm getting hit. Okay, so that was a trap that when you summon an ally, it deals damage to that ally. So I threw that weapon into the ground. You're probably thinking, what the hell are you doing? Why would you do that? Really simple. The reason I do that is because I have this artifact in play or in my hand that next turn I can resurrect that weapon. So I'm going to kill this guy with that weapon. And the great thing about that weapon is, I don't know if you noticed, but when you kill an ally with it, you gain 1 shadow energy. And shadow energy is, of course, what helps you utilize your shadow ability. So being able to pump that is really useful, even for a lousy hero like Logan, who just legitimately sucks. Let's see, turn 5, my opponent has his ability ready, so he'll probably be able to kill both these allies, because what he'll do is he will disable them and he will poison them, so they'll take 1 damage at the start of each of my turns. And so this guy only has 2 health, this guy only has 1 health. So basically, they're both going to die before I can utilize them again. Let me see. So, and by the way, the interaction that you saw that my little ally here didn't take any damage on the retaliation. That's because any damage dealt to him in combat with a value of 2 or less is actually reduced down to 0. So he has 2 health, but you have to effectively deal 3 damage to him to kill him. Anything dealt with 1 or 2 damage doesn't work. Okay, cool. I got another reserve weapon, and I'm gonna get. Holy crap! Look at that. So he threw down 2 guys, and let's see what can we do now. So do I want to? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get rid of this guy, play this out here, and I will go ahead and use my ability to attack this guy. Dead. And then I will use the weapon. You see, for 0 cost, you get to return a weapon from your graveyard. I'm not going to go with the spear. I'm going to go with this guy because it also gives it +1 attack. And so now this thing is, it's going to be 3. It only has +1 attack because my ability gives +1 attack to my weapons while I activate it. Let me see. It looks like somebody's checking it out for me. Let me see. Okay, so back to the game. We're just chatting our Telegram app. Make sure you check out the Telegram app. I'll have a description, or I'll have it in the description, but basically it's where everybody hangs out and talks about the game. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and attack into me with that ally. You see this, woo! You see that guy go flying right off the screen. Because whenever you kill an ally with the hammer, it gets exiled. And so the thing about that too is it doesn't activate his armor. So every time an ally dies, he gets to draw a card. But since that ally is exiled, I don't believe he draws anything from that. So let me see. I'm going to go ahead and, what the hell? Let me see. Oh, I just can't see. I got the stupid chat thing in the way, so I didn't see it. I almost thought I couldn't. Whatchamacallit? I almost thought I couldn't skip there. Okay, so I'm going to play Santa. Thank you, Cat. Thanks for jumping on and helping me out. Let me see. So I'm going to go ahead, kill this guy. And whenever you kill an ally with the hammer, you deal 1 damage to your opponent as well. And so let's play this. Let's see if that's another camo trap. It is! Look at that, 0 damage. So that's a nice way to offset that camo trap. If you have Karash, comes in, can't do jack to Karash. So again, this is for the Logan Stonebreaker. I've been putting off doing a video for this guy because he just sucks. Oh, great. Oh well. And it's very difficult to make any kind of a competitive deck with Logan. Even the best thing you put together is probably not going to get you very far in the ratings or score. The development team just needs to consider something. They need to think of something targeted just for him. Otherwise, he's just never going to have anything. Oh, check it out. So right here, I'm not going to be able to attack back. That ally has an ability called Ambush. Ambush, of course, means that whenever it attacks, you can't retaliate and deal damage in return. Let me see. So what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to skip. I'm going to go ahead and just come in and attack this guy, kill him. And no, he does draw a card. Okay, so I wasn't sure if he drew a card from the armor from the death or not. And so what's next? What's next? So maybe I should destroy that armor then. I'll go ahead and destroy that armor. Then I'll play Karash. Oh, net trap! Sneaky bastard. So that's a cheap little trap, but it actually has a great ability. Any ally that you summon actually gets disabled for 2 turns, which means this guy won't be able to do jack for another 2 turns, which is pretty good for a 2 cost, and that works on any ally. You can summon a big 7 cost ally, and as long as it doesn't have immunity to disable, it's not going to be able to do anything. So you can essentially shut down a 7 cost ally for only 2 cost on your end. And usually people don't play net trap. Usually people play snare trap, which is the same cost of 2. So sometimes people will see that cost of 2 and think, okay, that's a snare trap, I don't have to worry about it. That you don't really ever think, oh, wait a minute, that's a net trap, because nobody plays net trap. See, so let's go ahead and I'm going to use my ability here. Come in here, let's kill this guy. Yes. It is a sad time for Shadow Era. The poor cow. He has just no friends in Shadow Era universe at all. I mean, nobody would want to be your friend if you're as lousy as him. What can he provide for anybody? He does nothing. He does jack. And I'm gonna lose this game to Skurvox. I mean, Skurvox isn't the weakest hero anymore with the new stuff, but he's still not very strong either. And I'm losing. Oh my god. Ah. And that was my fault for not. Oh my god. Oh, ow. Okay, I'm gonna take a lot of damage here, and basically I lose. Damn. Okay. So again, remember this deck was made by Trino, so any lousy card interactions or strategy is directly a bad look on him. And right now let me see. The best art, it is period the best art. Let me see. Alright, let's get rid of this. So, I mean, honestly, I've lost. It doesn't matter what I do. So we're going to come in here. I'm going to go ahead, ram into this guy. And then I'll come in with the hammer. Kill him off. And I'll just use the Bad Santa for the hell of it. Alright, so I will end my turn. And that's it. I don't think there's anything worse, right, Cat? I mean, Logan is literally bottom of the barrel. You're not gonna find another hero worse than Logan. Plain and simple. Even Aramia has a better chance, I think, than Logan. I think the only other one is Rotham. Rotham. If you actually look, if ever anybody goes onto the Shadow Era website, they have rankings, and on the rankings they actually have win streak, hero win streak, and you will find everybody that plays the game regularly says that Logan and Rotham are the two weakest heroes in the game. And if you look at the win streak, they're actually the ones with the lowest and smallest win streaks that have ever been completed in the game. Yeah, I'm gonna lose anyway, it doesn't matter. I already chalked up this to losing. So let's just go ahead and play this. We will use the ability to pull Sledgehammer back. Attack. Oh wait. Let's give this guy a good game. Oh damn, I forgot to say hi to him. Good game, my friend. Let's let him know. Good game. Let's attack into the big guy and suicide ourselves to end this nonsense. Ugh. Okay. So opinions, options. You were right the first time. Why'd you change it to opinions? So let's take a look at this stupid deck that SK Trino Core gave me. So he has a lot of small allies to try to establish some early board presence. He has this guy to come in to deal quick damage. He has this guy so that you can seek the reserve weapon because it's an artifact, will cost 4 or less, and you can play it at a reduced cost. You have this so you can discard the hammer and retrieve it. Your English is fine. You can't keep using that excuse. I never really see any issues with your English on Telegram. So you see, we got the reserve weapon to bring back the hammer from the grave. So when you discard it, you can bring it back with +1 attack. But you know what? I'm gonna end this video really quick, mostly because I want to tell people don't play Logan. Just don't do it. Okay? You're not gonna impress anybody by trying to play Logan right now. Okay? There's only a few people that have done well with him, and even I think those people got kind of lucky because the build that they used was an exile themed one. I never did hear you speak English. That's true. I've only read it. From what I can read, your English doesn't seem that bad. Maybe if I hear you speak it, I might just tell you to stop talking, but you never know. Let me see. But yes, don't play Logan. Nobody ever play Logan. He's terrible. You will not win games. You will lose more than you win. If you want, you can search the forums for the exile-themed Logan, and maybe you can get lucky and go on a 10-game win streak with it. But I tell you, it's just as easy to go on a 10-game lose streak with it. Did he? I'm going to have to ask him. But even a good Logan is... What does that mean? You know, that means you win 45% of your games, maybe 50% of your games, right? That's a good Logan. That's probably the best Logan. A good Logan, you probably win 30% of your games. The best Logan, maybe you win 50 to 60. Hey, it's not mine, it's Trino's, okay? Yeah, that guy gave me this deck because I didn't know what to put together. I actually was going to try a homunculus one, but it's like, I didn't want to. I'm like this. It just seemed like a bad idea to play Logan in the first place, and I saw no reason. Let me see. Load. What did I have? Let's see. Logan. Load. They had the Fire Exile one. So this one you just look to utilize the this thing to deal damage for extra control. You have 2 Bad Santas and 4 Warcry. Hey, there's always something to blame him for. Thanks for showing up though and helping me test and make sure everything looks good. I appreciate it. I know this is a weird hour. I'm not sure who's really up right now. Okay, well, as I said, don't play Logan. This video will be titled Caution, Don't Play Logan, Hero Shadow Arrow Profile. I mean, look, the game is pretty well balanced. Okay, it is a well balanced game, but even the most well balanced of games is going to have that one hero that just sucks absolute arse. Okay, it's just a fact. Not everything is going to be good. It's just they try their best to make every hero viable, but every game always has that 1 or 2 spots where certain heroes or generals or allies or spells or whatever they just miss the mark. And from what I hear, Logan was really good when it started, but then the game advanced and he just stayed left behind. And even though he has incredible artwork, not the original one. The original one looks like some kind of, I don't know, steroided out hedgehog. Not really good. But this one, oh man, that's just one of my favorite arts in the game. I love the color green, and I just love the sinister look in his eyes and just his overall body language. Like he's coming right at you and you have no chance to do anything about it. I love that artwork. But yeah, I mean, I made the deck. I showed you a deck. Feel free to look at the forums and check out what's on there. Maybe you'll find something you like to play. For the most part, Logan is something that you play if you're tired of playing everything else and you just want to try something off the beaten path and see how you can do with it. For the most part, you're going to suck with it, okay? Even the best players, I haven't seen the best players really put up any good runs with Logan. Usually they just play whatever they have to get the wins when certain events are going on, and that's it. But again, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to change this. I'm going to upload this to my YouTube as well. So even though this is Twitch and streaming, I'm going to say, like, share, subscribe, all that crap I always want you guys to do. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Or in this case, don't leave me a comment. You just watch it, see how bad it is, and don't play Logan. Okay? Don't play Logan. All right. Feel like